Living in New York City, I have the opportunity to observe large numbers of people going about their business and interacting with each other. When I am in the city, I always notice people behaving in a very strange way. This particular behavior I notice is not strange to myself. This particular behavior is strange because I have been taught in school that it is not normal, that it is not in human nature to behave this way. I am bombarded every day with mainstream news headlines which contradict the normality of what I observe in all these people myself. I am told by my government that what these people are doing is strange, and that I need to pay them, meaning the government, so that they may protect me from what these people are not doing. What kind of strange behavior am I constantly seeing in these people, you ask? What I am seeing are thousands upon thousands of people being peaceful. They are all participating in the very unusual activity of interacting voluntarily without force or coercion. But this is normal, you say? A city full of people getting along is normal? Because in elementary school, I was taught that myself and my fellow students couldn't even be trusted to go to the bathroom without a hall pass signed by an authority. In high school, I was taught that I couldn't be trusted to leave school during lunchtime, and if I did, I would face suspension. I was taught in history that the man who wields the most force wins. I was taught about the rise and fall of glorious empires who were glorious because of their dictatorial leaders. Because when I watch the news, the headlines that catch my eye are about a kidnapping or a murder or some big heist or some new law that is being passed, while people's peaceful and meaningful achievements are always in small print in the back pages, as if they hoped no one would notice. Because I am told by the government that I must stay alert and watch my neighbor or the person standing next to me because they could be a potential terrorist.
If you see something suspicious in the parking lot or in the store, say something immediately. Report suspicious activity to your local police or sheriff.
Because I am offered rewards for turning in people I know to be evading taxes. Because I am told that I must be, and I am, forced to fund endless, bloody wars because people who live in caves on the other side of the world are supposedly a danger to me. So, do you see why peace, to me, should be an alien concept? Even though I see it every day, and I know that peace, not violence, is at the root of human nature? Do you see that the modern man has been trained and bullied into paying into a system by keeping him in perpetual fear? That the entity that calls itself the state steals your money to arm itself against you so that it may continue to steal? The state continues to grow and grow and grow without limit because we are led to believe that violence, not voluntarism, is normal. With each law that is passed, the government claims that it is solving problems and that it is on your side, when in fact it is the very creator of those problems. The fight against violent drug gangs can be solved overnight by legalizing drugs. The cost of healthcare will plummet overnight if you ease the barriers and restrictions surrounding medical professions and hospital care. The war on terror will disappear overnight if America's overseas military bases were closed and its covert operations were suspended. Now, I know that there really are violent people out there that you need protection from, and I think that you are justified in using self-defense if you are being attacked, absolutely. Because there are violent criminals, there are thieves, and there are crazy people. Yet we have an institution where violent criminals, thieves, and the mentally insane can hold a job in government or a government-protected agency and call themselves soldiers or bankers or politicians. And what's worse, we hand these insane criminals all the guns and ask them to protect us. Don't you see how crazy that is? Don't you see that in your own life, you don't use violence to solve your problems? And if you did, you wouldn't be solving your problems? Don't you see that these people that you and I see on the streets don't use violence to solve their problems? Don't you see that the only people among us who are rewarded for using violence and do use violence to solve their problems are those who are part of the government or an agency protected by government? Those who think it appropriate to use violence and hide them behind the pretense of laws, they are the strangers. They are the aliens. We are human.